Hello everyone, this is Web Bocket Classes, powered by Web Bocket Software, Private Limited.
Hello everyone, this is Ramesh Matra, founder and CEO of Web Bocket Software Private Limited. Today we'll begin with web development. Okay, web development. So before we will start the web development, today we will discuss some basic fundamental things like what do you mean by client, what do you mean by server, what is the architecture of client and server, what is domain, what is hosting, what is server side rendering, what is client side rendering. So these are the basic things we will do first, then after that we will discuss on web development topic related to Monster. So first we will see the HTTP and HTTPS. So can you tell me, anyone, how many of you know what is the meaning of HTTP and HTTPS? Anyone? Okay, so before we start, I just write HTTP. HTTP means hyper text transfer protocol. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It means it is a protocol layer or it is a network layer to transfer our data from client side to server side. Okay, then what do you mean by HTTPS? What do you mean by HTTPS? HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. So can you tell me what is the main difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Just tell me, what do you mean by HTTP and what is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? These both are a protocol layer. These both are a protocol layer to transfer our data, to transfer our data. Clear? So what is the main difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Okay, fine, I will say that. Just a minute, I just clean the board. Fine. HTTP for Hypertext Transfer Protocol and HTTPS for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Secure means HTTPS provide a security layer. Suppose this is your client and this is your server. When you transfer the data from HTTP, when you transfer the data from HTTP, it transfer client to server. But when you transfer the data from HTTPS, it also transfer the data from client to server, but it will provide a security layer. To the system. It is provided a security layer to the system, so that it is provided a security layer to the system. This is the HTTPS. It is provided a security layer to our system, so that our system cannot hack, our system cannot prevent. Okay, but if anyone try to hack our HTTP, so they can be hacked. Because HTTP cannot secure. This is the main fundamental things of HTTP and HTTPS. So then, can you tell me what do you mean by domain? Anyone? Can you tell me what do you mean by domain? Anyone? Domain क्या होता है? Just tell me. Fine. Domain means domain is a unique name. Domain is a unique name for every business. For every business means domain is a unique name for every businesses. If you like the some businesses like GIT college, or else you can see gift college. So everyone has to be their domain name, because domain name is a unique name. Domain name is a unique name. Like our business name is, our business or our organization name is Web Bocket Classes. Web Bocket Classes. Okay, but our domain name is webbucketclasses.com. Our domain name is what? Web Bocket Classes.com. Okay, in webbucketclasses.com, just a minute, I just write down in top. Okay, www.webbucketclasses.com. In the given address, Webbucket is a domain name. Webbucket, this part. Okay, so I just highlighted that line. It's a domain name. Okay, .com is a domain address. .com is a domain address. Then you can tell that www is a what? Web address. Web Bocket Classes is a domain name. .com is a domain address. www means World Wide Web is a web address. Clear? So everyone has to be their domain name for uniqueness. Everyone has to be their domain name for uniqueness. Just a minute. I just clean the board. Just. Okay, like our domain address, there are multiple of domain address are present. Basically, you can know that like .com, .in, .nic, .in, .org. There are multiple of domain address are present. .shop, .app, etc. In this domain address, .com is our highest value domain address. .com is our highest value domain address, and .in, .nic, .in, .org, these are the lowest value domain address. This is the highest value, this is the lowest value domain address. Because why this is highest, why this is lowest? Because the price range of .com domain, the price range of .com domain is range to 1000 to 1500. Okay, but in a year, but in .nic.in.org this value is range from 50 to 500 rupees. Okay, 500 rupees. So that's why .com is the highest value, .in is the lowest value. Clear? Fine. After that, we will see what are the platforms that provide domain address. What are the platforms that provide domain name and domain address? कौन एमती प्लेटफॉर्म अछि जे हमको डोमेन नेम एंड डोमेन एड्रेस प्रोवाइड करछि. ओके, सो को प्लेटफॉर्म एमिति अछि जे हमको डोमेन नेम एंड डोमेन एड्रेस दोछि सेटा को भी हमें देखि दवा. Platforms like platforms like platforms like GoDaddy, Hostinger, Bluehost, these are the platform we can get our domain name. These are the platform we can get our domain name. So this is how we can get our domain name from GoDaddy, from Hostinger, from Bluehost. These are the famous platform. These are the famous platform. Okay, so this is all about this is all about domain and domain name, domain address. So okay, after that just tell me what do you mean by server. What do you mean by hosting or server? Can you tell me? Just tell me what do you mean by server or hosting. What is hosting? This is all about domain, but just tell me what is hosting. Just tell me what do you mean by hosting. Tell me. Anyone in the class? Just tell me what do you mean by hosting. Okay, fine. Hosting means, see, normally we develop our website application in our local host, means local system. But when we transfer the website, when we transfer the data from local host to global host, it will take a space to store that data. When we transfer that data from local host to global host, it will just normally we develop our code in our local system. But when we transfer the data from local system to global system, we need a space. When we transfer the data from local system to global system, we need a space to store that data, that code, that file, that image. Okay, आमे जेमती रहिया पय हमहु कोन दरकार ओटे घर सेही भलिया कोड माने जेतेबेले हमर वेबसाइट, जेतेबेले हमर एप्लीकेशन हमर लोकल सिस्टम रु जाई कि गोटे ग्लोबली गोटे फील्ड ऊपर स्टोर हुए कि गोटे क्लाउड ऊपर स्टोर हुए, सेतेबेले ताकू भी दरकार गोटे स्पेस, ଗୋଟେ space to store code, file, image, videos. Okay, so that space is called server. That space is called server, and the process we upload from local host to global host, this process is called hosting. Clear? Clear? Normally आमे डेवलप करू वेबसाइट एंड एप्लीकेशन आम लोकल सिस्टम रे, बट जेतेबे लोकल सिस्टम टू ग्लोबल सिस्टम को आमे माने नै कि जाऊ, जेतेबे everyone can see our websites, everyone can see our website from global system, but in global system we need a space. जेतेबे आमे ताकू ग्लोबल सिस्टम को नै कि जाऊ, हमकु कोन दरकार सेमी तो से रहिबनी ना, ताकू दरकार गोटे स्पेस जे कि ता फाइल, इमेज, ऑडियो, वीडियो सब पूरा स्टोर करिवो। तो सेही ग्लोबल सिस्टम रे जो स्पेस दरकार से स्पेस होज तमरो सर्वर and जो प्रोसेस से अपलोड कला, दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड होस्टिंग। ओके, क्लियर?